More than just monsters and magic, mythology serves as a powerful storytelling tool in anime. It shapes characters, fuels conflicts, and adds cultural richness to diverse narratives. From playful reimaginings of fairy tales to grand clashes of deities, anime utilizes myths to explore themes of love, loss, power, and humanity's place in the universe. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video, click the bell icon as well. It really helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. Alright, let's get started. 1. Kaguya-sama Love is War uses a classic Japanese myth as its metaphorical heart. Alright, let's talk about how mythology sneaks into our favorite anime in the coolest ways, like in Kaguya-sama Love is War. So this show doesn't just throw myths at you left and right. Instead, it's super clever, using mythology to shape its characters, especially Kaguya Shinomiya. Ever heard of The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter? It's a classic Japanese story about Princess Kaguya, and it's a big deal. Even inspired a Studio Ghibli movie that rocked a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, our girl Kaguya in Kaguya-sama, she's a modern twist on that legendary princess. But here's the fun part. While the original Kaguya was all about rejecting her suitors, anime Kaguya flips the script. She's not turning people away. She's on a mission to get Miyuki to fall for her, leading to some of the funniest moments ever. Mythology in Kaguya-sama isn't just about epic battles or ancient gods. It's about giving us a good laugh with a side of sweet, sweet love story vibes. 2. Ah, My Goddess turns Norse mythology into a romantic comedy. Let's dive into Ah, My Goddess, an anime that mixes everyday romance with a dash of divine magic. Imagine this. A regular guy accidentally wishes for a goddess to be his girlfriend, and bam, his wish comes true. Sounds like your typical boy meets girl story, right? But here's the twist. The girl is a literal goddess. Our main goddesses, Belle Dandy, Erd, and Skuld, aren't just any characters. They're inspired by the Norns from Norse mythology. Belle Dandy, in particular, is a nod to Verdandi, one of the Norns. But don't think, ah, My Goddess is all about high-flying mythological drama. At its heart, it's a super relatable romantic comedy. Sure, having goddesses as main characters adds a sprinkle of the supernatural to the mix, but the show keeps its feet on the ground. It's all about the ups and downs of relationships, with a mythical twist that keeps things interesting. So, if you're into romance with a side of magic, this is your go-to anime. 3. Record of Ragnarok is one giant mythology tournament. Record of Ragnarok cranks up the intensity with a universe where every mythology is real, and gods from different pantheons chill together. Imagine this. Humanity's fate hangs by a thread, and the only way to save it is through a no-holds-barred tournament that screams Mortal Kombat vibes. Enter Brunhilde, a Valkyrie with a plan, who kickstarts Ragnarok, a showdown featuring 13 gods versus 13 mortal legends. But it's not just about the fights. Sure, these battles are epic, brutal, and have you on the edge of your seat, but there's more. Record of Ragnarok is like a crash course in mythology and history wrapped up in a package of intense action. It tweaks the stories a bit to make a world where all these myths and legends can throw down together, but it also shines a spotlight on these iconic figures in a way you've never seen before. So, if you're into mythology, history, or just love a good fight scene, this anime is your ticket to an epic blend of all three. And who knows? You might just learn something new about your favorite historical hero or deity. 4. Vinland Saga is where history and mythology collide in the most epic way. This anime isn't just about Vikings, it's a deep dive into their lives, blending real historical figures like King Canute and Leif Erikson with a dash of creative storytelling. Imagine taking actual legends and giving them a twist to spice up the tale. That's Vinland Saga for you. But wait, there's more. The series doesn't just stay in the realm of Viking conquests. It also ventures into the mystique of King Arthur's legacy when the story shifts to Britain. It's like history class, but with more battles, drama, and mythical intrigue. For fans who've been hooked on the first 2 seasons, hold on to your helmets because Season 3 promises to plunge even deeper into the historical and mythical roots of the saga. Vinland Saga isn't just telling stories, it's reviving ancient legends and making them resonate with today's audience. So, if you're into a mix of real history and legendary tales, this anime is a treasure trove waiting to be explored. 5. Spice and Wolf takes a magical journey through time, blending the charm of ancient folklore with the complexities of changing beliefs. At the heart of this enchanting series is Holo, a wolf goddess inspired by German folklore. Imagine a deity who dances among the wheat fields, a symbol of agriculture and harvest, embodying the spirits believed to bless the crops. That's Holo for you. But Spice and Wolf isn't just a fantasy tale. It's a deep dive into the evolution of religion, society, and what it means to be human, all wrapped up in the adventures of a wolf goddess and a traveling merchant. And guess what? There's more good news for fans. Spice and Wolf is getting a remake. That's right, more of the clever banter, economic intrigue, and of course, the mystical charm of Holo. This series proves that stories of old gods and new beliefs can not only coexist, but also provide a fascinating glimpse into our past and present. So, if you're into folklore with a side of economic savvy, keep an eye out for the return of Spice and Wolf. 6. Diving into the world of Pokemon, it's like opening a treasure trove of mythological wonders. Pokemon isn't just about catching them all, it's a journey through a universe where mythology breathes life into the game. Especially when it comes to legendary Pokemon, where the inspiration isn't just from the animal kingdom, but straight out of ancient myths and legends. Take the legendary birds from the first generation, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. Moltres blazes like the phoenix from Greek myths. Zapdos crackles with the power of the Thunderbird, a figure from indigenous North American lore, and Articuno glides with the grace of the Simurgh, hailing from Persian mythology. But the fun doesn't stop there. As the Pokemon world expanded, so did its mythological inspirations, weaving in creatures that spark the imagination across the ghost, dragon, and fairy types. This blending of folklore and fantasy not only makes for some epic Pokemon designs, but also enriches the Pokemon universe, making each discovery an exploration of global myths. 7. Okami-san flips the script on fairy tales, turning the narrative on its head in the most entertaining way. Imagine a world where the big bad wolf isn't so bad after all, but a hero, and Little Red Riding Hood is her buddy. Welcome to the Otogi Bank, an anime version of the A-Team, where high school students come together to help out their peers in trouble. Each member of this unique club is a nod to classic folklore characters, but with a twist. Ryoko rocks the role of the big bad wolf, while Ringo steps into the shoes of Little Red Riding Hood. And let's not forget Taro and Otoheim, our modern-day Urashima Taro and Princess Otoheim from the beloved Japanese folktale. What sets Okami-san apart isn't just its creative take on folklore. It's how it blends these elements into a high school comedy setting. The fairy tale vibes bring a whimsical touch to the show, making it a standout in the sea of high school anime. It's a clever, grounded story that shows even the most traditional tales can be reimagined in the most delightful ways. 8. Before isekai became the powerhouse genre it is today, Fushigi Yugi was taking fans on magical journeys to other worlds. Imagine diving into a book and ending up in a place inspired by ancient China, complete with gods and epic quests. That's exactly what happens to Miyaka and Yui, two schoolgirls who find themselves becoming priestesses for two of this world's four gods. Fushigi Yugi isn't just another adventure story. It's a rich tapestry of war, loyalty, and heart-stirring romance, all set in a beautifully mythologized universe. The series shines a spotlight on the deep connections and tumultuous relationships among its diverse cast, making every twist and turn in their journey feel personal and epic at the same time. This show proves that the charm of being whisked away to another world has always captivated audiences, blending the thrill of adventure with the power of friendship and love. Fushigi Yugi is a classic that reminds us why we fell in love with isekai in the first place. Dragon Ball started as a nod to the epic tale Journey to the West, with our beloved Goku inspired by the legendary Monkey King Sun Wukong. Yep, Goku's iconic tail, magic staff, and his cloud-riding antics, all tributes to Sun Wukong's adventures. Even Goku's name is a shout-out, being the Japanese take on Sun Wukong. Though Dragon Ball quickly ventured beyond its Journey to the West roots, the essence of mythology never really left the series. It's fascinating how, even as the story evolved over decades, diving into epic battles and cosmic showdowns, those mythological influences lingered, shaping the world and characters in subtle, enduring ways. This blend of ancient myth and modern action not only made Dragon Ball a cornerstone of anime, but also showed how timeless tales could be reimagined for new generations. So next time you see Goku soaring through the sky or wielding his staff, remember the mythological hero who started it all. 10. The Fate series is like a mythological and historical fan's dream come to life, blending epic tales and figures into one massive, action-packed universe. Starting from a visual novel, it exploded into an empire of games, manga, anime, and even stage shows. At the heart of Fate is the battle for the Holy Grail, but with a twist. Characters summon servants who are none other than legendary figures from history and mythology, reimagined in the coolest, most stylish ways imaginable. The sheer volume of mythological and historical lore packed into the Fate series is mind-blowing. From King Arthur to Gilgamesh, it brings these ancient heroes and villains into the modern age with flair and intensity. The action scenes? Absolutely stunning, thanks to those stylish character designs that fans can't get enough of. Fate isn't just an anime, it's a grand spectacle of mythology reborn, making it arguably the ultimate anime experience for lovers of legend and lore. It's where the past and present collide in the most epic showdowns you could ever imagine. Intrigued by the diverse interpretations of myths in anime? Explore the shows mentioned here, delve deeper into the myths that inspired them, and share your discoveries with other fans. Remember, the world of mythology is vast and waiting to be explored. If you like what I do in here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.